Hi, I'm Dr. Nieman with Neighborhood Vets Mobile Care. We're a house call exclusive practice here in the Leawood and Overland Park vicinities. And my clients have a lot of questions about fleas and ticks. And so we have written down some of those questions, and my assistant is here with me today, sitting in the client's seat. And she's going to ask me these questions, and I'm going to answer those for you as best I can.
So, Dr. Nieman, what diseases are associated with fleas and ticks?
Well, actually, there's a list of about 8, and that I'm familiar with, but anaplasmosis or lichiosis, Lyme disease or rickettsiosis, feline infectious anemia, borreliosis, and the list goes on. And if you're really interested in specific diseases, you can always search that out. But the bottom line is that they come from fleas and ticks, and flea and tick prevention is it's really become very scientific, and it's very effective with prescription products.
What are the treatments associated with those diseases?
Most of the diseases that come from fleas and ticks are treated with antibiotics, some with antiparasitic drugs. But the bottom line is that, especially with fleas, oh my goodness, fleas, they're so bad. But ticks here in Kansas are really transmitting a lot of disease. Prevention is much better than a cure.
If my cat is diagnosed with fleas and ticks, what is the treatment to get rid of them?
Yes, so fleas and ticks are easily preventable with prescription products. There are no specific non-prescription products that I'm familiar with that work effectively. In fact, I've seen them all fail. But there are many available to you, and all you got to do is talk to your veterinarian, and he'll definitely help you out.
What is the flea life cycle, and why is it important to know this for treatment?
Well, the most important thing about fleas is that they're very, very hard to control. And once they get in your home, it's really bad. But they come in 3 stages. An adult flea, when it bites your dog or cat, will lay somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 eggs a day. And those eggs, they turn into a form called the pupa, and they fall off of your dog or cat and go into your carpets and upholstery, and they're almost impossible to get rid of. So you really have to use a professional to resolve fleas in your home.
Are flea and tick treatments painful?
No, don't hurt at all. And many of them are oral chewable tablets. Some of them you only have to give every 3 months. And there's also topicals, because your kitties usually don't take things orally so well. So you can get topical medication as well.
Is there natural or over-the-counter treatments for fleas and ticks?
No, I think I already answered that one. No, not in my experience.
Why is it important to treat my cat for fleas and ticks early?
Well, it's like I said before, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, but in the case of fleas and ticks, it's more like a ton of cure.
How do I get rid of fleas and ticks in the environment?
You really just need to enlist a professional and tell them what kind of problem you got, and they'll guarantee that they get rid of them. But the bottom line is that if you don't control them on the animals, you'll never get them out of your environment.
What common flea pesticides are toxic to cats?
Well, cats are really, really sensitive to chemicals. But if you are using a prescription product that's made for cats, then you don't really have any worries.